Hey there, this is Fran from hindhealth.org and welcome to another video. This is day 21 of my full body detox, and I know I did promise to do a video next time when I was updating on my detox on a day which I'm feeling like it's a little bit harder, like it's a little bit tough, but as it turns out I just realised that I hadn't done an update in a while. This is day 21 and I hadn't done a blog post in a while either, so it just happens to fall on a time of this particular day that I'm feeling pretty good. So for those of you who did request that, maybe next time. But there absolutely have been times when I've been feeling really down, especially the last couple of days. I was feeling incredibly hungry a lot. I dropped down to just one meal a day a few days ago, so I've been having some one raw food meal and lots of veggie juices and lots of coconut water around that, lots of fruit juices as well. So it's been really challenging for me dropping down to that particular meal, and for the first time on this cleanse I have felt that I may be losing a bit of weight, which is not what I wanted to. For the first 2 weeks I felt like I maintained my weight, and I know I did because I did weigh myself and I maintained it, which is great, but now I feel like I'm losing it. But this is all going to help me get back to my natural weight anyway, because what I have discovered through the amount of mucoid plaque that has been coming out of my colon, which has just blown me away. It's really, really gross and really fascinating at the same time, the amount of mucoid plaque that's been coming out. For those of you who don't know what mucoid plaque is, it is this really festy, leathery type stuff that sticks on the walls of your colon. If you've ingested something into your body, it could be something foreign, like a lot of people get it when they're kids, when they swallow things. I have a friend who passed a crayon and a coin. I've even heard of a marble and a clothing tag from it just sitting in the colon with mucoid plaque wrapped around it. Could be some kind of food that your body doesn't agree with, some kind of food that your body's having trouble processing. Any of this junky stuff, even things like meat, it can sit in your body for years and years and years with mucoid plaque wrapped around it. So the mucoid plaque basically is a mixture of stuff like fecal matter and mucus and all that really lovely stuff, and it wraps itself around that foreign body to protect your body from that particular foreign item, or that item that your body thinks, hold on, we don't know how to process this, or we don't know what's going on. And that can stick to the walls of your colon, and after a while it can get thicker and thicker and thicker and drier and drier and drier till it just sits there for years just coating the walls of your colon. And that thick coating can get really leathery and prevent any of the nutrients from the food from being absorbed into your body, because it can't actually get through that coating, the mucoid plaque coating sitting on your colon. So by me actually getting rid of this feet, to be honest, of mucoid plaque, I'm freeing up this space. I'm making my colon walls really clean, so when I do start being able to eat lots of food again, that food is going to be more easily absorbed into my body through the walls of my colon and my intestines, and I'm going to get more nutrients. Therefore, I'm going to be able to maintain a really healthy, normal weight. So for those of you who are having trouble putting on weight, then doing a lot of detoxing and cleansing and colon cleansing like this, there may be a little period where you dip down, you really struggle a bit, especially if it's a 4-week one like this, where you can lose a little bit, but it will definitely go up. You will much easier go up to gaining a little bit of weight. And the most important thing is, for those of us who are wanting to gain or lose weight, it's not really about weight gain or weight loss, it's about returning to our natural weight. It's our natural weight for our particular constitution of our body, for our genetics, for our ancestral background. That's what we're after, that natural weight. And definitely goes both ways with cleansing and detoxing. And cleansing and detoxing definitely is not something you need to do or should do to have a goal in mind of losing weight. It's really to increase vitality, to increase the overall health of your body, for longevity, for a happier mind, for all that great stuff. And natural weight is something that you just get from it as well. So yes, I just thought I'd add that in, because a lot of people, when I start talking about that stuff in YouTube, start complaining that I shouldn't be doing this because I look too skinny. But look, everyone can definitely benefit from cleansing, and this is a thing that I've discovered as I've been going through this. Yes, there are days where I'm feeling really irritable and really, really hungry and really, really horrible, but for the times when I'm feeling as high as a kite, it is just so worth it. And when I do see what comes out of my body, stuff that has obviously been in there for years and years, toxic material, really smelly, revolting looking, ropey stuff, then obviously it's much better having that stuff out than in. I'm freeing up this space. All those McDonald's hamburgers and the meat and the hot dogs and the beer and the pharmaceutical medications and all that stuff that I consumed for the first 25 years of my life, I'm finally being able to purge out all those residues that may have been sticking around for a really, really long time. So that in itself is just beautiful and absolutely, totally worth it. So thumbs up, definitely thumbs up for cleansing. Look, just as an example for what happened to me yesterday, I was feeling quite emotional, really incredibly irritable, and just, you know, wanting to socially isolate myself, and really, really hungry, just annoyed by absolutely everything for about 2 days. And in my mind I kept thinking, I have to have a colonic, I have to have a colonic, and my stomach was getting really puffy and tight and sore, because in this cleanse as well we have a lot of bentonite clay and psyllium husks to help all the toxins and all the stuff move through. And I felt like that was all building up in my belly and it was getting really tight. I thought, oh, there's just something going on in my stomach and in my colon. So finally yesterday morning I was able to do a colonic. I did one at home and a whole heap of stuff came out of me. And there was one point where it was sort of a big emotional build up and then an incredible release as a whole heap of mucoid plaque came out. And I felt such a shift in my energy field so strongly. It was just so strong. It was in my, you probably can't see it with the camera, but it was on the left side of my body, so the left lower side on the colon. I almost felt like a huge purification in energy went to that particular area, and I went from feeling so contracted and tight and stressed and irritable and horrible to feeling really open and free and happy and relaxed. And I've got a little window in my bathroom that I can look out of while I'm doing my own colonics, and the sky looks bluer and the